Jada Emperor checking in once again. Y'all already know what time it is. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Sagittarius. Today we will be touching on twin flame, soulmates, and karmic. Let's start off with a twin flame connection for Sagittarius. If you're dealing with a twin flame, right now it's 9:09. Before we ease into it, let me pause it and get a different picture. It's 9:09 my time. So look that up as the pre-message. But as you can see, I was listening to a song called 24/7 by Ella May and Meek Mill. Shouts out to them. I don't know their zodiac signs, but I like to jam to music while I'm like pre-shuffling, getting into the energy. And somebody is on your mind, or you are on their mind 24/7. So this first spread is gonna be for Sagittarius dealing with a soulmate. I'm sorry, karmic. I'm sorry, twin flame. I'm gonna do twin flame, soulmates, and karmic, but this first one's gonna be for twin flames. Yeah, and it doesn't matter about the zodiac sign. The zodiac sign doesn't matter, even though the zodiac sign may come up in this reading. I'm a bit nervous because I've never done this type reading for Sagittarius. I was like, I'm a bit bored with the way that the love readings have been going in the past. Ooh, somebody's about to get their wish come true. So if you're dealing with your twin flame, ooh, I can't show that. Why did I show that? I can't show that. If you want to book a personal reading with me, go to jtheemperor.com and I can show the cards on camera. But this is the Temperance card showing up. She getting head up under the table while she's pouring that drink. So the Temperance card is already showing up early. And emphasis on the pre-message, LMA and Meek Mill, 24/7. So you're either on their mind 24/7, vice versa. They're on your mind 20, or they want their relationship to where it's like kind of codependent. Like no matter what, they pick up their phone. They could be dead asleep in the middle of the night and they still pick up their phone for you. Ooh, them type relationships right there. You can't beat them. Where your partner is there 24/7. Y'all ain't got to be talking 24/7, but they like at any time of the day when you call and need them, they're available. What you say? I could be in the middle of a reading. You know what? I gotta catch y'all at the bay call. I gotta go type shit, type energy. Man, who don't want that though? Who don't want that? Shit, I need something like that. Call in for work for that day. You know what I'm saying? All right, you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Your twin flame could be a Capricorn. Don't have to be. Your twin flame could be any sign. It could be any sign. Ooh, Leo. I thought Leo, then I heard the confirmation. Is it Leo? This is for Sagittarius dealing with a twin flame. Oh, double confirmation. Ooh, they spying on you. Ooh, the Temperance card came back out. Is your twin flame? No, so if you're a Saggy dealing with a Saggy, that's your soulmate. I'm going to get to them in a minute. Are you dealing with a Libra? The Justice card coming out. I can't even show you her bottom half. So you could be dealing with any of these signs. And it can be a twin flame turned into a karmic. But if you know you're dealing with your twin flame, this spread is for Sagittarius dealing with a twin flame. Off rip is high vibrational. There could be telepathy involved, reading each other's minds, transferring and sending each other's thoughts back and forth. It's like that energy of you thinking what I'm thinking. You ain't even got to say it. Yeah. All right. Two of Pentacles. So feelings is mutual. Sexual feelings is mutual. Y'all want to do the same sex positions. Y'all kiss the same way. Y'all got the same love language. Why am I getting my words jumbled up? This person may be getting nervous around you, or you may get nervous around them. Sagittarius, you cool at playing it off. They can't tell if you nervous or not. You good at it. But as far as them, they can't hold it in. They jittery. They nervous. They stumbling their words. What they saying? What they trying to say? It's mutual. I like you. Do you like me too? Or again, y'all want the same things. It's the picture of y'all having missionary sex at nighttime in the bed. She gripping his butt, like it's straight up. She's like holding one hand on the back and the other hand gripping his butt, pulling him tighter in. So it's letting me know it's an intimate conversation. I was gonna say conversation. It's an intimate sexual experience to the point to where she's pulling him in, like she loving that. She loving the energy, so she pulling him in. It's like, nah, come here, come. You're gonna get close up in this. Two of Pentacles. It's mutual. Two of Pentacles. Ooh, we got the Ten of Swords. Okay. So with the Ten of Swords, someone here is either sex based or The Ten of Swords could represent like someone doing too much. So if you're dealing with your twin flame, Ten of Swords, because they are still doing it. But the thing about the Ten of Swords in this one is the guy's face is not being revealed. So it's an identity. So you don't know who your twin flame is, or you're curious who your twin flame is, or you may have an idea, but you may have had a rough past when it came to that twin flame shit, when it came to that soulmate shit. Like, it's hard for you to decipher. Okay, let me just say this. If you're dealing with a Scorpio or if you're dealing with a Capricorn, it's most likely not your twin flame. The sex or whatever you offer to the relationship is so valuable that they cherish it. They're almost obsessed with it, or they're obsessed with it or you. Your twin flame. Oh, you teasing them? It's saying tease them, show them, but don't give it to them. What's going on? This is a little okay. It's creating. It's getting a little crazy between Sagittarius. Now it's less sexual and it's more about mind games, mental manipulation. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Justice. Okay, it's one-sided. Somebody don't want the other person. If you're dealing with your twin flame, somebody is more sex-based and the other person does not. Someone wants a relationship and the other person does not. So there's an imbalance with your twin flame. Or what they're not telling you is they moving too quick with the sex. Like, they moving too quick trying to go towards the sex. Meanwhile, you ain't known that. All right, moving on to soulmates. This is too much. This is too much, Sagittarius. So if you're dealing with a soulmate, this is for you. And your soulmate can be a Sagittarius too. It can be any other sign. But we had a couple. Oh, you 1 foot in, 1 foot out dealing with your soulmate. They broke or they got money problems. And it's hard for you to get turned on by a broke nigga or a broke, like, I mean, men usually don't care if the women have money. Me personally, like, you ain't gotta have the most money, but you can't have no poverty mindset either though. Like, you can't be, you know what I'm saying? So men, like, when I'm seeing Sagittarius dealing with a soulmate, money's a problem. All right, I'm still getting into the energy. Bear with me. We're off of twin flames. Now we're on soulmates. There's an elephant in the room. No, I don't have kids, but if I had a daughter, I would definitely not recommend her dating a broke dude. I'm not saying money is everything. What I'm saying is, So it's like this. It's like this. So it's like this. Okay. Have y'all heard the quotes or the sayings? Nice guys finish last. He's a nice guy. Or he's a good guy. He's a superhero. He's a super simp. So it's like this. If you this is a game for the ladies. If you fuck with the niggas who got money, and I know y'all gonna be bitching talking about, oh, he cussing. Hey, listen. This is 18 and up. If you fuck with the niggas who got money and up on game, they may be a player. But if you fuck with a dude who has less money, but he may be loyal, but he kind of broke, but he loyal. So it's kind of like, that's the dynamic that's going. Now you pick which situation is yours. He either loyal and broke and ain't really getting no play, ain't really got no game, or he either getting that money and he a player. Damn, man. I hate that I even have to explain it that way. Like, you know, like I know, I'm sure I could articulate that in a way better way than I just explain it. But for whoever I'm getting at, that's the way I had to explain it. Okay. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, like, if you didn't know, like, if you were wondering, oh, that's what's going on. I'm putting somebody on game who didn't know that. Now, some of y'all already know this. Like, if you from a specific background, you already know stuff like this. I ain't got to tell you. You like, oh, okay. You probably laughing because you're like, oh, okay, yeah, he dead ass right. But for the ones who don't know, that's the situation that's going on. It'd be the same situation with you know, like fatherhood and stuff like that. Either he'll be around a lot and not be the more, he might not be the most financially stable, but he has a lot of time to spend, or he's always away, but he's making that money while he's away. And that's not always. Obviously, there's exceptions to the rule, but this is the situation that's going on. And I have to be honest. Whoever, like, if you're dealing with a soulmate connection, whoever your soulmate is, let's just say if you're a man Sagittarius, she really wants the sex. Let's just say if you're a woman Sagittarius, you really want the sex. Your partner wanted too now, but they just ready to. They want to please you. Because you are a Sagittarius, they don't want to do nothing but just please you. I mean, yeah, they want that too, with the sex or whatever the case may be. But more than anything, they just want to please you because they're into you like that. You're dreamy to them. To them, you're dreamy. To them, they'll do whatever you want them to do because this is your soulmate. They just, they want to. If you, it don't matter if you're a man or a woman. If you're dealing with your soulmate, they want to give you whatever you want. Even if you're selfish, even if you say, give me head, they willing to get on their knees and serve you. Even if you say, suck my toes, kiss the ground that I walk on, go make me something to eat. Can you do this for me? They're willing to do that because they fuck with you for who you are already. So you don't have to do nothing. Some of y'all, soft guy treatment or soft girl treatment or drizzle, riz, sprinkle, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. Passenger prince, all types of shit like that. Y'all know they come up with weird different names and stuff like that. So let's pull it. Sagittarius, it seems you got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You second guessing this. Do I want this or do I not? Should I stay? Should I go? I'll entertain it until somebody else come along, until somebody better come along. That's how you feel about your twin flame. Or you feel like, damn, they got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I'm trying to do everything I can to make them stay. Never chase. Replace. Ooh, y'all look good together. It looks good on surface. It look good on paper. But what? Let's see. It's a sneaky link. It's a private. Somebody's keeping a relationship private. You or them. It's like being in a relationship but your Facebook status still saying single. They still acting single on IG. They ain't posting no pics or no videos of you on their story even. They won't even post you on their story. But we soulmates. Right. So they want the benefits. They want a friends with benefits. It's a soulmates, but they want to downplay it like friends with benefits. What's the last card? You or them, y'all both hoping this can go somewhere. Can this go somewhere? Y'all gotta co-create together. Y'all gotta be on the same page. The feminine energy is holding their feelings back because there's too many outside influences. They worried about what friends, family, or co-workers think. And that's the problem. They too worried about what other people think instead of enjoying the goodness, the present. You know, they say the present moment is the gift, the present. Right now is the gift, the present. Right now it is 9:22 my time. So with that being said, that's the gift. That's the present right now, the present moment. So they all in their head. They too worried about outside influences and they can't even enjoy the relationship for what it is. I already said they got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. This your soulmate, but they got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. They iffy and questioning if they should even be with you. Or this is you questioning if you should even be with them. You hoping this can go somewhere. Or you hoping that they get their shit together quick enough before another option comes along. I'm more likely leaning towards the second storyline. Somebody else about to come along and swoop that up. Think about it. It's a reason why women have kids and keep having kids. It's a reason why certain people have been in relationships most of their life. Because they attract like that. They got that good nookie. They know what they doing. It's the reason why, you know what I mean? It's the reason why whenever you cut somebody off, another one come knocking on the door. Trying to run you down. All right, let's move on to Sagittarius dealing with them karmics. Sagittarius dealing with them karmics, though. If you know you're dealing with a karmic, what's a karmic? You're gonna be receiving karma the whole time you're in a relationship until the relationship ends. It ultimately has an expiration date. It's meant to end and it will end one day. Look like you're gonna be giving them what they want. They want it and you giving it. Why? Because fuck it. Shit, fuck it. It is what it is. I don't care. Chariot. Okay, you got feelings, or they do? Let's see. Not Chariot, Moon card. I'm calling out the wrong cards now. Let me slow down. Oh, it's just sex based. That's why. But see, somebody catching feelings after the sex. Why? When you keep it on sex base only, don't be laying up, don't be going on dates, don't be spending time, don't be talking about details to your life. If it's just sex, then it's just sex. Now feelings get involved when you get to laying up, when you get to going on dates, when you get to going out in public and shit. Keep in mind, this is a karmic. This ain't no soulmate or no twin flame. This is a karmic, so you really shouldn't even be fucking with this person for real. But if you do fuck with them, it's sex based. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm reading the cards for what it is, okay? You just another number. You just another fantasy. That's it. If you're in a karmic relationship, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. Somebody is. They telling you what you want her to get. They trying to laugh you. I had a girl tell me this. I'm trying to laugh you out your boxes. She straight up said that shit. I said, damn, bitch. Like, and she kept like, hey, she thought it was funny too. She was dead ass serious. 15:55 as I looked at the clock. Sagittarius. If you're dealing with a karmic, you knew it was a karmic. That's why you're in the high priestess energy. This karmic situation was so you can raise your vibration, so you can realize don't fuck with a person like this. Queen of Pentacles, especially if they're not paying for it. Are they broke? Are they struggling financially? It's either you dated a brokey or it. Damn, the high priest. How can I say this? I know what I want to say, but I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna say it. It's like this. So with the high priestess, you were meant to raise your vibration. You were meant to take the high road. You were meant to learn from this experience. It was a lesson, right? But then we got the Queen of Pentacles. So the woman is up on the throne, up on her chair, while the man is like on her foot, like, but he's like, he can barely even pay for it. That's why he below her. It represents status. It represents altitude. So he's on the floor trying to cater to her, but he can't really afford the energy. So it's like, it's like you were dealing with a brokey or you were dealing with someone who was beneath you. Yeah, they'll kiss your feet. They'll suck your toes. If you want them to, if you into that type of stuff. Shit, I'm not into that type of stuff, but shit, I don't have say that, you know, you may not be into it, but they might say, oh, let me suck your toes. Where is this going? Sagittarius? I don't know. I don't fucking know. Look at the card. Look at the card. He's literally about to suck them toes. Literally. Now, you could be into that type of stuff. I'm not judging. No judgment zone. Nine of Swords. This nigga do anything. That's how you know it's a karmic. They'll do anything for the pussy. They'll do anything for the sex. They'll do anything for the dick. That's how you know it's a karmic. They'll do anything for it. They'll lie for it. They'll cheat for it. Look, there's a black cat down there. He knows all your. They call it hot point. What they call it? Damn, I'm getting too grown around this bitch. I'm getting grown as hell. They call it your weak point. So what's your turn on spots? Like your turn on spot could be your neck. Look at him sucking and kissing the neck. It's like if you suck and kiss the neck, they go crazy. Or it could be the ear, or it could be the inner thigh, or whatever. What they call it? Hot spot. Bingo, hot spot. That's what they call it. What's your hot spot? They used to ask that shit in school. Yo, I need to relax. I need to chill, man. What's your favorite hot spot? What's your hot spot? What spot what spot turns you on? Did you know you can Google your favorite? You can look up your zodiac sign's favorite body part. Like look up what's Sagittarius' favorite body part, and I think it's the legs or the hips. I think I represent the legs or the hips. I could be wrong. I don't know off the top of my head. I'm not no astrologist type nigga. I'm just into zodiac signs and stuff like that. And, you know, soulmates, karmic, stuff like that. The stuff I'm doing right now. But I think it's like y'all rule the hips or the legs or like y'all just, y'all built. Y'all are real built. Sagittarius, men and women. So let's pull this last card and see for Sagittarius. The King of Cups. This person is either beneath you or they need to bow down to a king or a queen. They need to bow down. They need to say how they feel. They need to admit their feelings. They need to get down and lay down. So when it comes to a karmic relationship, I was just DMing. By the way, if you want to DM me on IG, You can DM me. I was just DMing this lady that I did a reading for, a client. I still keep in touch with all my clients. I tell them, hey, even if you don't book with me no more, you can still hit me up on IG, or you can still text me or DM me, or comment on YouTube, and I'm gonna know what's up. Like, I'm gonna know we still locked in. You don't think you just gotta reach out to me just to book. Like, but don't think you can reach out to me on no dumb shit either. Cause like, I'm reading that. I'm on it. But I was telling her this, and I'm gonna wrap it up with the Sagittarius karma, and she's not a Sagittarius, so I'm gonna share it to y'all. She could be dealing with a karmic situation right now. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't want to put all her business out there. But I told her, I said, sex slave. That's what I said in a message, right? What do I mean by that? I shortened it. I could have went in a long paragraph, but I said, sex slave. When you're dealing with a karmic situation and they can't leave you alone, and they just always want that D or that P, and they always want to use sex slave. That's what they are. They're nothing, or whatever you want them to be. They can be a worker. You can make them a little piggy. You make them do all your work for you. You can make them a what do you want to call it? A worker or a sex slave? Yeah, I don't know what else to. Yeah, a munch. They gonna do whatever you want them to do. So this is the situation of the karmic situation you're in. If you're dealing with a karmic, now if you know you ain't dealing with a karmic, disregard this. I already did twin flame and soulmate for y'all. But if you're dealing with a karmic, you're high vibrational. You're using them for your advantage. They could be a sex slave, or they're just bowing down to you. You ain't investing no emotions. Your emotions ain't even in this at all. You just using them for whatever you getting. Even if y'all married, it's a karmic. Even if y'all in a relationship, karmic. Yes, you can have karmic relationships as family members. Same thing with twin flames and same thing with twin flames. All right, I digress. This reading is getting too long, so let's go ahead and wrap it up for Sagittarius. Wrap it up then. Keep that shit to yourself. I love being criticized, said no one ever. Here come the critics in the comments. I can smell them now. I can hear them. Matter of fact, they coming. This is a no judgment zone. 2222 as I looked up at the clock. When I'm on here doing these readings, I'm channeling it and I'm just being myself. I'm trying to give the message for whoever needs to hear. I don't care about who it don't resonate with. I care about who it resonates with. So keep that shit to yourself. Said no one ever. I love being criticized, said no one ever. Sagittarius dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces. I did this one a little bit different because I wanted to switch it up from how I usually do the love readings. I usually do the love readings like who you dealing with, the other person and all this, but I was like, let me switch it up and do something different. Just to keep them on their toes. And yeah, soulmate can be a Sagittarius, but it don't have to be a Sagittarius. Your soulmate can be a different sign. I'm gonna tell you what sign it's not though. It's not a Scorpio and it's not a Capricorn. 23 as I looked up at the clock. It's not those two signs. It can be any sign, but it ain't them two. If you're wondering, Sagittarius. Just had to let it be known. Oh yeah, keep in mind it is general. If it resonates, like, if you want me to pick up on your energy, comment. If you're new, welcome. The more you watch, the more it will resonate. That's usually how it works. Sagittarius dealing with an Aries, they just busy working on their growth. They independent. They want to stay independent. Don't force a relationship. Choose the path of least resistance. If you're dealing with a Taurus, they're hiding something. They're being secretive. If you're dealing with a Gemini, they want to rush in and be Captain Save-A-Ho and you the hoe. This could be your twin soul. If you're dealing with a Cancer, they got feelings for you, of course. If you're dealing with a Leo, death card, it ended. Over with, transformation, clearing away old relationships. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they want to support you or give you something, or they do. If you're dealing with a Libra, missed opportunity, or saying someone is disappointed, they didn't get what they want. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, even worse, Queen of Swords, someone getting cut the fuck off quickly too. That's what I said, karmic. If you're a Sagittarius, Tower moment, sudden change, epiphany. Post nut clarity, setback, all that. Loss of stability. If you're dealing with the Capricorn, they support you from a fatherly, they like an honest person, someone who supports you, or they want to give you some type of support or advice. If you're dealing with a Aquarius, they're turning their back, going in a different direction. If you're dealing with a Pisces, they reading you like a book. The high priestess, they already know what you did before you did it. They already know you lying before you told the lie. If you're dealing with a Pisces. Okay, weird, crazy, and interesting reading for Sagittarius. Oh, we had two. We had two that popped out. Oh, all right. Find a way, not an excuse. So, winners make solutions and losers make excuses, right? It says, some women fear the fire. Some women simply become it. So I got a feeling the first message was for the guys, because this one is dedicated to the women. So for the men, Sagittarius men out there, find a way, not an excuse. For the ladies, for the women, some women fear the fire. Some women simply become it. That's all I got for the sign of Sagittarius. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.